Okay, we're going to have a demonstration of the solo mode. I've set up a 3-day cruise for 2 players. One of them I'm playing the Wroxham player. The bot will be playing the Potter Heigham player. The game rules are exactly the same, there's just a few slight changes. So for instance, we don't use the daily bonus cards at all. Because there's sort of conscious decisions to make to do things which will be difficult to replicate with the bot, but that's no great loss, I don't think, for this particular idea of solo mode. But the bot does have its own set of event cards, which are basically the same as normal event cards, but with those that require conscious decisions removed, so it makes life easy to run the bot. It doesn't detract in any way. As you'll see. The bot follows this CruiseBot chart, which I'll explain as we go along. It's very simple to follow and it's very logical. Basically he does what we do, but just follows a few sort of priority rules. So I've set up the weather already. The first day is sunny, the second day is cloudy, and the third day is going to be raining. So our enthusiast will need to gain some experience if possible to help him through the bad weather. So I won't explain all the rules before we start, I'll do it as we go along. I'm going to shuffle the decks. Level 1 activity tiles face down shuffled. Level 2 activity tiles face up have been shuffled, and the level 3 activity tiles face up and shuffled. And our event cards, oh, wrong button, our event cards will be shuffled. Lovely. I think that's it. The CruiseBot does not use fuel, doesn't burn fuel, so that's easy to manage. He does buy private moorings, and he does buy activity tiles, as we'll see. It's a 3-day cruise. We both get 1 bonus consecutive hour disc each, and I get 20 fuel because I still have to buy my fuel. So let's roll to see who's going to go first. I got a 5 and the bot gets a 4. So I get the first player marker and we'll get underway. So the first thing I look at is there anything close to me that I could visit early on in the game to get a few points. And this nature reserve 114, it's not going to score me masses. It's going to score me what, 9 points. That's not a lot. This church, on the other hand, is going to score me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. So that's quite good. And I could also do my activity when I'm moored here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmoor, drive around the corner, or cruise around the corner, and moor again. So I've used 2 fuel, and I'll leave my mooring marker on there because I'm mooring again. So I've got to make a mooring roll, which is going to need a 4, 5 or 6. I get a 2, so that's not good enough. So I immediately have to spend £3 for a private mooring out next to the church below Wroxham. So that's my turn. My turn for that hour. Now the bot, if he's moored, according to the priority list here, if he's moored, he looks to see if there's a visit he can make where he's moored, where he'd score 10 or more. Well, there's only a pub there, and that doesn't open till 11, so he will get a move on. So he's going to be cruising, and when the bot cruises, he always cruises at 3. But if we have a closer look at the CruiseBot, on the right-hand side, he will cruise at 3 miles per hour towards his nearest destination, and then we have that 10 plus with an eyeball. What it means is he's always looking to see if there's a location he can moor and score and get at least 10 points. So his first port of call here is this church, 1 space away, and he can score more than 10 there. So he's just going to move 1 space, and like me, he's going to moor immediately. So we're going to roll the dice. He needs a 4, 5 or 6. he gets a 4, so he's fine. So he's moored at this church near Potter Heigham, and I'm moored at this church just south of Wroxham. So that's the end of the first hour. So we move to the next hour. I'm going to visit this church. It's 134, but my child enthusiast is going to do his bird watching on the space between Wroxham and where I'm moored. So he's going to take the dinghy for an hour, do some bird watching, but first the rest of them are going to visit this church 134. So that's 1, 2, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm immediately underway with 11 points. Then I'm going to do my activity. If I come over here, I can either draw a blind from this pile, or I can spend £1 and gain 2 hearts, 2 experience, or I can spend £2 and gain 12 victory points. What I'm going to do, it's a tricky one because I could do with the hearts, but I'm going to take the victory points. So that's 12 victory points is going to cost me 2. But another 12, that's 23. So let's get a nice early lead, although I don't think it'll last long. So that's my first turn. So that was a good turn, 23 points. Now the bot, he's going to visit. He can't do his activity because there's no photography space either side of where he's moored or at where he's moored. So he's going to score 224, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, and another 8, 16. So that's a really good score for him. Put 16 on the score track. Now, whenever the bot scores over 15 on a visit, he will use his bonus consecutive hour disc if he's got one, and if the place is open. Well, it's open till 4, so he would do that visit again next turn. So that's just tip off. So that's the end of that hour. So we're now 11 till 12, and I'm here moored at this church. I'm going to get a move on. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, start the cruise going. I take 3 off, 1, 2, 3. I'm unmoored. Can't get that on there. Come on. I'm now unmoored. I've gone through Wroxham at 3 miles per hour, which is the correct speed limit. So I get the first etiquette point of the day. I've moved into this new section. Every time you move into a new section, you can take one of these bonus mooring tokens. There's 1 for each player, so there's 2 on each. So I take my one, pop it on my boatyard board. That will help me gain a mooring when it's busy later. So that's my my second turn, and it's the bot's. The bot is now going to do this church visit again because he scored more than 15, and he will use his bonus consecutive disc. So the way that works is we just take that off of there for a second. We put his disc actually on the tourist site, which doesn't want to go on for some reason. And there we go. And then that tourist site goes back on top. So that's how we do it. So he's going to score another 16 points. So 16 is 32. So he's now leapfrogged in the lead. And that's the end of the hour, 11 till 2. So let's move on till 12 till 1. I'm heading off towards Horning. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I burn another 3 fuel. 1, 2, 3. I'm still not mooring. I have gone through Wroxham Broad event space, so I will need to take the first event card of the day. Let me just shuffle them, and here we go. What have we got? Evening pub quiz. One of my adults or seniors can score double when I do the pub in the evening, so that's a nice bonus. That's me. Now back to the bot. The bot visited that for 2 hours. He's going to get underway. He's going to just move. There's nothing else to do there. He's going to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. He doesn't pass any tourist site to stop and visit. That's all he's doing. So on till 1 till 2. I'm going to carry on moving to Horning. the pub, it shuts at 2, so there's no point in stopping at the pub, although I could stop and visit this nature reserve, and I think I will. I'll move 2. I get my etiquette point for going through Horning at 2 is under the 3 miles per hour. I take off 2 fuel. I'm down to 10, and I am going to moor at Horning. So I'll pop my mooring token on and do a roll. And it's not peak hours, it's a 2. Now that's not enough, I need a 4, but luckily I have this bonus consecutive hour disc which gives me +2. So that brings it up to 4. So I spend that. And I'm safely moored at Horning. And it's the bot's go. He's on his way towards Neatished. He'll just move 3. 1, 2, 3. He's now at St Benet's Abbey. So he will now look to see how much that is worth. 2, 2, 3. That is a good score. So he will indeed be doing his visit. So he's going to moor. So that mooring token shouldn't have been on there, but I'm now going to put it on because he is mooring. He's going to roll to moor. He needs a 4, 5, a 6, and he gets a 6. So he's moored at St Benet's Abbey, and I'm moored at Horning. That's the end of 1 till 2. We now go to 2 till 3, and I'm moored, and I'm going to visit Bura Marshes, and it's going to score 12 points, but I'm going to send my enthusiast in the dinghy back west of Horning to do his bird watching. So let's score the visitors to the nature reserve. So that's 2 each, so that's 10. So I pop 10 on the score, so that's 33, exactly the same as the bot. Come on, you can go on there. There we go. And I'm now going to do my activity. I think this time I'm going to take the 2 hearts for £1. So I put £1 on, and I'm going to take 1 heart, 2, because the weather's going to change to cloudy next turn, which means that I won't be able to take victory points unless I've got 3 hearts. I'll only be able to take experience. Okay, so that's me done, and the bot is moored at St Benet's Abbey. You can actually see St Benet's Abbey in the background there, and up there on the admin board. His visit, he can't do his photography because there isn't a photography space either side. So everyone is going to St Benet's Abbey. 2, 2, 3. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, and another 6. That's 14. So he's going to score 14. So 14 and 33 is 47. There we go. So he's taken the lead again. That's the end of the hour 2 till 3. I'm going to pop that on. Oh, why? It's on now 3 till 4. 3 till 4, and I'm moored here at Horning. I think I'm going to take a move. What I might do, actually, how many spaces away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces away, and I've got 6 fuel exactly. So I think I might visit this. No, I can't visit this church. It shuts at 3. So best I get underway. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll burn 4 fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm now unmoored. I'm going to come into Ludden Bridge where I'm going to refuel and then moor for the night probably. So that's my turn. The bot has just visited St Benet's Abbey. That bot must now get a move on. He's going to come down to Neatished or Wroxham Broad. Let's see which is the nearest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's going to go to Neatished. So he moves 3, 1, 2, 3. He moves into Ludden Bridge at 3 miles per hour. So he gains his first etiquette point of the day. And he gains his first bonus mooring token. He's no longer moored. And that's his turn. And that's the end of the hour. 3 till 4. 4 till 5. And I am moving into London Bridge. I move 2 spaces. That burns 2 fuel. And I'm going to refuel. Now when you refuel, you don't use the normal mooring token. You use the refuel token. You don't have to pay for a mooring in as much as you don't do a mooring roll. You literally just buy your fuel. It's £2 for every 10. So literally I move this down 4 rows and I've bought 4 lots of 10, 40 gallons, and I add 8 to 6 to make 14. So I'm now more or less full of fuel, and that's all I can do in that hour. And it's the bot's go. The bot, when the bot gets to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which it is, he starts looking for a mooring. And the question is, can he get to Neatished for the night, where his first bonus disc is? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he moves 3 per hour, so he can definitely make it. So the bot will, let me just move that. The bot will move 1, 2, 3. Pop me back. And that's all he'll do for this turn. And we are now into the last hour of the cruising day. 5 till 6. I have moored to do the company dock to get my fuel. I am now going to unmoor from the company dock. I'm going to trundle on down the river looking for a mooring where I need to roll to moor, and now it's peak hours, so I might struggle. So I roll the dice. I need 4, 5 or 6. That's a 4, but it's a net 3 because it's peak hours, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to pay £3 for a private mooring. So I'm moored safely at London Bridge for the night, and for the final move of the bot, 1, 2, 3, he goes into Neatished at 3 miles per hour, gaining another etiquette point. He now needs to moor. He needs a 4, 5 or 6. He rolls a 5, so that's a net 4, and that's fine for him. So we're both moored for the night, and we are going to go through to the bonus activity round. I can do my activity at How Hill, which is bird watching. So I will take the dinghy back to How Hill. Looking at these tiles here, I'm going to pay £1, and I'm going to take this tile here and score 7 victory points. So I pop that on the score. That takes me to 40. The bot can do his photography. He always buys the most expensive tile, so he's going to pay £2 and he's going to score 10. Okay, so I'm at London Bridge pub. I score 224. That will be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and then another 4, 14. But I have this evening pub quiz, so one of my adults or seniors scores double. Now that would mean doubling a 2 to a 4, so I might hang on to this pub quiz one until I get something a bit more substantial to double. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 14 for me. So 14 and 40 is 54. The bot is at Neatished pub 320, so that's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 67, and that's the end of the pub bonus round. So we will reset back to 9 in the morning, and it's day 2 of the cruise. It's going to be a cloudy day, so this will be interesting. The first player token comes over to the bot, and he is currently moored at Neatished. He's now obtained his first disc at Neatished. He'll now need to get down to Wroxham Broad to get his second. What's he going to do? He would normally set off, but we have to have a look round for him to see if there's anything he can visit while he's there. And this museum opens at 10 in the morning, so he will hang around just 1 hour to visit that. So in the meantime, one thing we didn't do, at the end of every turn you have to discard the top tiles of the visible face-up decks. So that will come off and that will come off. Must remember to do that, just to recycle them. And so he's going to hang around. So for this hour he's not going to do anything, but he will do his activity. So he will send his enthusiast senior in the dinghy to do photography. He will always purchase the best one, so he'll spend £2 and he will get 12 victory points, which is very good. No, he can't. He cannot take the victory points, because when it's cloudy you can only take victory points if you have experience, 3 experience. He hasn't got it, so he will not take that card. He will pay 1 for this 2 experience. So take 1 off there and he will get 2 experience hearts. 1, 2. So once he's got 3, he would be able to take those, to take that. Okay, it's my turn now. It's my turn now. I'm at Ludden Bridge. I need to get up to Barton Turf to get my first destination disc. So I'm going to turn round and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm now no longer moored, and I'm going to burn 4 fuel. I'm on 40. That's all I'm going to do. That's the end of 9 till 10. We go on 10 to 11. Okay, so the bot can now visit this museum, 224. He's going to send his, he always does his activity if he can. So 224 will mean 2, 4, 6, 8. Sorry, 2, 4, 6, and another 8. That's 14. So he'll score another 14. That's 67. 77, 81. He will do his activity. He cannot take victory points because he's only got 2 experience, so he will revert back to the free one. So he will flip that over and he gets 5 victory points, which he can't take. So he didn't do very well on that turn, but that's what happens if you don't have the experience and it's cloudy. So that's his turn. I'm going to move into Barton Broad. I'm going to moor and try and score because I'm a bit behind. So I've moved 1, take off my fuel. I've moved 1 in a 3 mile per hour, so I gain another etiquette point. And I'm going to moor, so I have to roll a 4, 5 or 6, and I get a 1. That's no good, so I've had to spend another £3. So I'm afraid I've spent quite a lot of money this this game so far. But I am moored at Barton Turf and I get my first destination disc. So that is the end of 10 till 11. And we move 11 till 12. The bot is going to get underway. He's going to move 3, 1, 2, 3 towards his next destination at Wroxham Broad. It's me. I'm moored here at Barton Turf, where I'm going to visit this museum. Is it a museum or it's a sailing park? Not quite sure. 323. That's quite good. I can do my activity at Barton Broad, which I think I will. So 323, except that 3 won't be happening. So it's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's 12 points for me. 12 and 54 is 66. And I'm going to do my activity. Unfortunately for me, I haven't got 3 hearts either, so I can't take the victory points. So I'm going to take this blind and hope that it's not victory points and that it's hearts. So I'll pop that there, flip it over, give me some hearts. Yes, it's a single heart because it's a level 1, so it's not so powerful. But that's exactly what I needed. In fact, I need more hearts. I need to get another 3, and then I'll be able to do my activity when it's raining next turn, because otherwise I can't. So that's good, and that's the end of 11 till 12. We move from 12 till 1. The bot is on his way to his next destination. 1, 2. He's not going to stop at that nature reserve. That will give him 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Is he going to stop? Yeah, I think he is going to stop actually. So he's moved 2. I'll leave the mooring token on. And he's got a roll to moor. It's peak hours. So we get a -1 on this. -1 minus 1 is 0. So he's going to have to pay 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to have to pay 3. Okay, so he's moored at How Hill, where he's going to visit the nature reserve. Oh, hold on. Deliberate error. He's going to score 1 less at this nature reserve because it's cloudy. So it's going to be 1, 0, 3. Now that's not going to be enough for him. That's not going to be enough for him. It's not 10 or more. So I stand corrected. He will actually move 3. I will take off the mooring he just paid for. He's not mooring, but he will moor at Ludden Bridge. So I'll tell you what, we'll just count that all back. So he will moor at Ludden Bridge because he'll be able to visit the pub next turn where he will score more than 10. So sorry for the confusion there. So that's his turn. I'm at Barton Turf, where I visited the attraction. I'm going to get underway. I'm just looking up here. That's a really good score here for me. So I'm going to pop up there. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I burned 3 fuel. 1, 2, 3. This is what's called taking a diversion and heading up, heading somewhere else to get some good scores. And I'm not mooring. I've gone through an event space, so I take an event card. Oh, and I've got the same card. I can place hearts on here and gain 25 points. But I actually need the hearts for experience at the moment, so that might come in handy later. So that's the end of 12 till 1. We're now 1 till 2. The bot moored at the pub, which he's now going to visit. 2, 2, 4. He can do his photography, so he's going to send his dinghy to do his photography because he needs hearts as well. So first of all, let's score his pub. 2, 2, 4. So it'll be 2, 4, 6, and then another 8. So that's 14. So that's a really good score for him. So that's 93. He's going to do his activity. He's going to have to draw blind because he can't take victory points. So as the opposition player, I want this to be victory points. He wants it to be hearts. We flip it. It's victory points. He can't take it, I'm afraid. But he has to do it. So that's the end of his turn. And it's now my turn. I'm going to move into Stalham at 2 miles per hour. I get another etiquette point, and I should have put an etiquette point on for the bot. There it is. And I've burned 2 fuel, and I'm going to moor at Stalham, so I need to roll. It's not peak hours. 2 is not good enough, so I'm going to have to pay 1, 2, 3 for mooring. So I'm moored at Stalham, and the bot is moored at Ludden Bridge. So we go on to the next hour, 2 till 3. So the bot can't do the pub anymore, it's closed. So he's going to move on towards Wroxham Broad. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. And that's all he's doing. He's no longer moored. I am here for one purpose, and that is to visit this museum. 243 it scores. That's a good score. It's open for another hour after this, so I may well use my bonus consecutive hour disc. So 243. Am I going to do my activity as well? Well, I can't because it's right over here. So everybody's going to the museum. So that's 2, 4, plus another 12. So that's 16, plus another 3. That's 19. So that's a cracking score, 19. So 19 and 66 is 85. So that's sort of caught me up. That's the end of 2 till 3. We go on to 3 till 4. And the bot is going to move on 1, 2, 3 to horning. Is he going to more stop? No, he can't stop there. It won't be worth it. So sorry, the bot. 1, 2, 3. And for me, I'm going to do that visit again. So I move that off, put that on the museum, and that's going to be another 19 points. So 85, 95, 105 less 1 is 104. So we now move the adjustment marker to represent the extra 100 we've got. So we're on 104 against 93. So that's 3 till 4. We go 4 till 5. And the bot, when it gets to 4 to 5, as you know, he starts looking for a mooring for the night. The best one here is down here at Sal House, 1, 2, 3. He's going to moor at Sal House, so he needs to roll. It's not peak hours. He needs a 4, 5, or 6, and he gets a 6. So he's moored at Sal House for the night. Unfortunately, he won't be able to do his activity because there is no fishing. There is no photography here. I'm at Stalham. I think I'm going to go to Sutton Staithe for the evening. 3 spaces away. So that's another etiquette point for me. Another 3 fuel burned. 1, 2, 3. I unmoored and now I'm going to moor at Sutton Staithe. So I need to roll 4, 5, or 6. Am I going to be lucky like the bot? 4. Yep, that's good. So I'm moored at Sutton Staithe for the night now, and so the bot is moored at Salhouse Broad. So we're going to move on to the hours 5 till 6. Now we're both moored. I can't visit the church. So it's the bots go first. There's nothing he can do. He can't even do his activity, so he'll just have to sit tight and relax. I can't visit this church because it's shut at 4. The pub doesn't open till the evening after 6. So I will send my enthusiast to do his activity. Now this is really good because there is a 3 experience points available. So I will be indeed spending £2 and discarding that card to gain another 3 experience points, which sets me up beautifully for the final turn, which, as you know, the 3rd day is raining. So that means I will be unaffected when I do my activity when it's raining. Whereas the bot, there's no way he's going to get another 4 hearts, I don't think. And the other good bonus of having 6 hearts is towards the end of the game, when I don't need to, I can cash this, at the end of the game, I can cash this in by placing the hearts on here and getting a net bonus 25 points. So that's really good. So I'm looking good at the moment. I'm definitely the favourite, I would say. So that's my turn. We move on now to the activity bonus round, and again the bot cannot do it. He's not within range of a photography space. But I'm going to do my activity. Well, that's too good to miss, the 12. So I'm going to pay 2 and I'm going to take that 12 victory points. So another 12 and 14 puts me on 16. So it gives me a bit more of a lead. So that's terrific, and that's the end of the activity bonus round. Now finally the pub evening bonus round. The bot can obviously do that. 2, 3, 4. So he's going to get 2, 4, 10, 18. So that's a cracking score for him. That's why he went there in the first place. So 18, 93, 103, 113, less 2 is 111. He will now swap his adjustment marker for the plus 100. So we're still fairly close at the end of 2 turns. We have to discard the top 2 tiles of the activity tile stacks, recycling them, and we reset the markers. We're now on turn 3. Now I need to get a shift on because I've got to come all the way down to Acle, get my disc, and then get back to Wroxham. Whereas the bot has to come over here to Wroxham Broad and then get back to Potter Heigham. So let's get a move on. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going full speed. And I burn 5 fuel. I have to take an event card because I went over this event space here. And whoops. Event card. So let's take my 3rd event card. Oh, sudden weather change. The weather changed to the Broads for the current day. If it's raining, it turns to sunny. Ho ho! Well, that's lucky for the bot. Unlucky for me because I was set up to do some nice scoring. Instead, I'm going to cash in these hearts now. Or I might wait a little bit longer to see if the weather might change again. So, that's a turn up for the books. The rain's gone and we're back to sun. The sun has come out. So let's move the bot. The bot is going to move into Wroxham Broad, 1 space, where he collects his disc, and then his next instructions are to head to his nearest destination, which in this case is home. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's come in and out. He gets his 2nd disc. He's now heading for home, but he will stop off on the way to make some final scoring. Okay. One thing I didn't do. I could have used this evening pub. Oh, yes, I could have used this evening pub card where an adult or senior scores double. Well, at the pub I stayed at, the adult scores 4, so I'll discard that. And I'll pop another 4 on my score. I hope you don't mind me doing that. But we do let each other do things when we've forgotten them, because there's a lot going on. So, so that's the bot's go. It's now the hour 10 till 11. I'm coming through Ludham. 1, 2, 3. Burn another 3 fuel. 1, 2, 3. I went through at 3, so I get an etiquette point. That's all I'm doing. I am on an event space, so I've got to take another event card. Let's see what we get this time. 4 attractions. So for every attraction I visit, I can put a cube on here, and I get 5 points at the end of the game. If I manage to get 4, I immediately get 25 points. So that's a really good card. But I don't think I'm only going to be able to get 2 attractions here and maybe 1 there. So I could possibly get 15 points out of this. So it's worth doing. Okay, so that's me done. And the bot is going to come back. He's coming through Horning. And the pub's open next turn. So I think he's going to stop here. So we'll put his mooring token on, because he can score at least 10, I think. He's going to roll to moor. He just needs a 4, 5 or 6. He gets a 1. That's not good. So we're going to put a £3 on his spend. That's the end of that round. We're now to 11 till 12. As you know, I'm going to get a spurt on. Now, I'm going to move 5 again and take a chance. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, that was all against the flood tide, because the flood tide comes in from the coast, turns left, turns right. So if I've moved 3 or more in this current, I have to burn an extra fuel because we have a flood tide up until 3 o'clock. So instead of 5, that's going to cost me 6. So that takes me down to 12. Okay, and I'm not going to moor. I did go through this event space, and I went through it at 5 miles per hour. So let's hope I'm not penalised. This is my 3rd event card. Ah, it's a similar card to the attractions, except nature reserves. So this is giving me opportunities to score more points when I stop and do visits. So that's fantastic. So let's. The bot is going to move. He's moored here at Horning. It's now sunny, so he can visit this nature reserve and he can visit the pub. The nature reserve's open till 4, and the pub is open till 2. So he's going to do the pub first. 241. Can he do his activity? He can. So he will send his enthusiast in his dinghy. So if we take the enthusiast out of the equation, he's going to do his activity. So this pub scores 241. So that's 2, 4. Another 4 is 8, 9, 10. So he scores 10. 10 and 11 is 21. So he's just pipped me there. He's now going to do his activity. He will always purchase the most expensive tile, but it's a fuel one. And if you look down here, he does not purchase fuel tiles. So he will come back to this one and he'll purchase this one for £1. And it's another heart. It's another 2 hearts. So that's good. 1, 2. Now he doesn't need them for experience because the weather's okay, but these hearts will count for 2 points at the end of the game. Or if he draws this card, which I've got, he can immediately exchange 5 hearts for 25 points, which will be good if he can get that. And it's entirely possible he will. So that's the bot. We move on to the next hour. It's now 12 till 1. I'm coming down here. I've got to get to Acle and then back again. I haven't got much of a lead, so I'm wondering if I should come down to Stracy Arms and do that visit. I think I will. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I've gone 5 in the against the current, so I'm going to spend 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to have to get some more fuel before I get back home. I'm going to moor. And I need to roll to moor. It's peak hours, so we have a -1 DRM. So that's a 5 net 4, so I'm safely moored without having to spend money. I did pass my disc here at Acle, so I can take my second disc, which is great. So I'm now moored at Stracy Arms, where I'm hopefully going to score a few points. And the bot is currently at Horning, where he's been to the pub, and he scores 10, and he's going to do his activity again. So what he'll do is he'll stay at the pub an extra hour, he'll score another 10, so he's now on 31. He can't buy this tile because it's fuel, so he will buy this one for £1, and it's another 2 hearts. So we put £1 on, and we give him another 2 hearts, so he's now got the full set of 6. So if it were raining, he'd be able to do his activity, but he will cash those in at the end. That's the bot's go. Right, now it's 1 till 2, and I am here moored at Stracy Arms, which has been open since 12. I'm now going to do my I'm now going to visit, but I'm going to send my kid enthusiast to do his bird watching. So let's score Stracy Arms Mill 432. So that's 4, 4, that's 8, plus another 9, that's 17. So that's a really good score for me. 17 and 20 is 37. And I'm going to do my activity. Very tempting to get this fuel actually. How many am away from home? I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if I was to get this 10 fuel, I'd still only have 16. So, I think I might pay £1 and get these 7 victory points instead. So that's 37.44. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. That's me done. We come back to the bot. He's still at Horning. He's still in the pub. The pub is still open for another hour. I suggest he does the pub again, which is another 10 points, and he does his activity. So 31, 41, and his activity, he's going to buy these 2 hearts for £1. And they just go on top. 1, 2. And now we move from 2 till 3. I need to get a move on. It's very tight scoring. I could do with scoring some more points, but I need to get some fuel. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to Acle. It's with the flood tide, and so I could get an extra space, but I don't want an extra space because I'm mooring here as Acle. Fuel, how much do I need? I'm going to get 2 lots, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's me done. The bot, the pub is now shut, so the bot is going to do this nature reserve 222. He's also going to send his special enthusiast to do photography, so that'll be 10 points on the score, makes him 51, and he's going to purchase this token here for 5. For 1, he's going to score 5 points for £1. So he put his 5 on, so he now moves to 56. That's great. So that's the end of the turn 2 till 3. And now on the hour 3 till 4, and I'm at Acle. I'm going to get a shift on and move back to my boatyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, taking a bit of a chance. I'm against the ebb tide now, which means that's going to cost me 6 fuel, and I've gone over an event card space. So 6 fuel, that puts me on 20. I'm no longer moored, and I've got to take an event card. Let's hope it's not penalising. No, luckily it isn't. I can place a cube on each windmill I visit. If I get all 3, I get 20 points. I've just been to Stracy Arms Mill, so that's a bit late for that card, so I won't take that card. Would have been good if I had it earlier. So I've just moved 5. Am I going to stop at St Benet's Abbey and try and score some points? That's going to be 10 points, isn't it? Is that worth it, stopping? I am behind. Oof. No, no, I think I won't stop there. So that's my turn. The bot has visited the nature. He's going to get a move on now. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. No longer moored. He's heading for home. Next turn, we're only 2 more turns away. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take another 5 fuel off. And I've gone through an event space. Let's hope it's not penalising. No, luckily it isn't. Oh, I can do my activity up to 2 spaces away. Well, that's quite a good card. You know, I think I'm going to keep that instead of one of these others. I'll get rid of that one. I probably won't do much now with these cards. I will score this one. I will score this one for 25 points at the end, as you'll see. So, in fact, I could do it at any time, but I might as well leave it till the end. So that's me done. The bot's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. He now gets an event card. Oh, wow. He's got the same card. I told you he'd get that. So that's basically cancelled out my 25 I'm going to get because he's going to get it as well. Oh, so annoying. But there you go. That's the way it happens. So we're on to the last hour of the game. And I'm going to move 1, 2. I'm going to move 3 because that's going to get me an etiquette point, which takes me into the next bracket. So I burn 3 fuel, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to moor here as well. So I get my etiquette point. I get that mooring token. The reason for doing that is I've moved into the next section and my destination discs are now worth 10 instead of 5, whereas the bot will not get into this bracket, so his will be worth 5. So that was a good move there, not to go any. I could have moved up to 5, but I would have lost an etiquette point. So I'm going to moor here, and this will be the end of the game here. I don't think I am near. I can get to a pub at Horning. So let's roll. It's peak hours. I get a 4 net 3, but luckily I got that bonus mooring token which I can spend. So that didn't cost me anything. So I'm now moored for the end of the game, the final night, just outside Horning, which is not too bad, not too far from home. So he's just going to move as close to home as he can get. And he could instead, if he wanted, go 1, 2, 3. So he gets that pub. So let's do that. He's going to that pub, so at least he can score the pub round at the end. That's the priority. Because if he moves home, he's going to be stuck nowhere near a pub. So he's going to lose that score. So that's where he's going. He needs to roll to moor. It's peak hours. He gets a 6, so that's absolutely fine. So we finally come to the last activity round. I can do mine here, bird watching. There's nothing here worth getting. So I'm going to pay £2 to discard this card. Ah, it's 3 hearts. Okay, I'll pay another 2 and get those 3 hearts, which will be worth something at the end. Another 3. He, on the other hand, is going to be able to cash some hearts in. I don't think he's got enough to do this card and get this card. So he will buy this card, so that it's going to cost him 2. And this card here, it means he exchanged 3 hearts if he's got them for 15 victory points. Now, hearts at the end are only worth 2. So that's a good card. It's a good tile. But what it means is he's going to take 3 hearts and he's going to spend those and he's going to get victory points for them, 15. So 15 and 56, that's 60, 71. So he's got a nice lead there, but he's not going to be able to get this victory point card here, 25. I will get it, but he won't. So that's kind of good in a way for me, but we shall see at the end. It's going to come down to the wire, I think. So finally the pub bonus round. I am moored within shout of Horning, but I have to use my dinghy to get there. So I will take the best scoring guys in the dinghy, which is the seniors. So the 3 seniors, that's going to be 12 points, and then 1 adult, 13, 14. So I score 14 for the pub. So that's 44, 58. And the bot, I brought him down to South Walsham, where he's going to score a flat 12. So 71, 81, 83. So he's still got a very good lead. That is the end of the whole cruise. So now we're going to run through the end of scoring. Now for that we're going to use this scoring chart here. So the first thing we do is we score any outstanding cards that we've got. So I can spend 5 hearts, which will go on this card to give me 25 victory points. The note that says once placed cannot be moved. If I'd have put the hearts directly on the card, I can't then move them to the boatyard to use as experience. But the other way, you can do it the other way around. So that card will get discarded. Those 5 hearts will be spent and I get 25 victory points. So 25 on 58, so that's 68, 68, 78, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Puts me exactly on the same space as the bot. There are no other cards. I haven't done any of these. They came a bit too late to do anything with. So that is the cards done. The next thing on the list are destination card, cruise card destinations. We both got 2, but the bot only scores 5 for his because he only reached this section here. So that's 10 points for the bot. I reached this section, which is 20 points for the 2. So I go from 83 to 103, and he gets 83 to 93. I should put on this plus 200 marker. In fact, I just flip it, but I might have to flip it back when I lose points in a minute when I get deductions. But so far, so good. Now, this here means you get 5 points for every unused bonus consecutive hour disc. Well, we both used them, so that doesn't apply. You get 2 points for each unused bonus mooring token. Well, he has got one there, so we'll give him 2 points. You get 2 points for each heart left. So he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So he gets 10. That puts him on 105. And he flips his mooring adjustment marker. I've got 4, so that's 8 for me. So that puts me on 11. And now deductions. We deduct 1 victory point for every pound spent. So for me, that's a whopping 37. So I've got to come down 37 now. So that's 40 less 3. So if I come down, that's 10, 20, 30, 40 less 3. So 1, 2, 3. So I'm down to 74 now. 174. So I flip that back. His deductions are not so much. They're only 15. So he comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there, and then another 10. So he looks the favourite at the moment. And now we count up to see how far away you are from home. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I deduct 5, which puts me down to 69. I have got enough fuel to get back, so there's no further deductions. He hasn't got to worry about fuel. He just counts the distance home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 off of 90 is 79. So that's it. The final score is the bot wins 179. Sorry, I've got to flip his counter over. 179 and I got 169. So there was 10 in it after all that, but I didn't manage to beat the bot. But it was a pretty close game. So I hope that gives you a good idea of how the solo mode works.